Amore Dominatore by Letitia Landon. We built a temple for the god, Twas in the myrtle grove, where the bee and the butterfly vied for each blossom's love. The marble pillars rose like snow glittering in the sunshine, 1,000 roses shed their breath like incense over the shrine. And there were censers of perfume, vases with their sweet showers, and wreaths of every blended hue that lights the summer flowers. And, like the breathing of those flowers, made audible a sound came, lulling as a waterfall, from lutes and voices around. I looked upon the altar, where the pictured semblance lay of him, the temple's lord. It shone more beautiful than day. It was a sleeping child, as fair as the firstborn of spring. Like Indian gold waved the bright curls in many a sunny ring. His cheek was flushed with its own rose, and with a crimson shed from the rich wings that like a cloud were o'er his slumber spread. And by him lay his feathered shafts, his golden bow unbent. Methought that, even in his sleep, his smile was on them sent. I heard them hymn his name, his power, I heard them and I smiled. How could they say the earth was ruled by but a sleeping child? I went then forth into the world to see what might be there, and there I heard the voice of woe, of weeping and despair. I saw a youthful warrior stand in his first light of fame. His native city filled the air with her deliverer's name. I saw him hurry from the crowd and fling his laurel crown in weariness and hopelessness and utter misery down. And what they saw when I asked, can thus a warrior move to scorn his meed of victory? They told me it was love. I saw in the forum there was one with dark and haughty brow. His voice was as the trumpet's tone, mine ear rings with it now. They quailed before his flashing eye, they watched his lightest word, when suddenly that eye was dim, that voice no longer heard. I looked upon his lonely hour, the very solitude, and over dark and bitter thoughts the sick hearts left to brood. I marked the haughty spirit's strife to rend its bonds in vain. Again I asked the cause of ill, and heard love's name again. Yet on I went. I thought that love to woman's gentle heart, perhaps, had flung a lighter shaft, had given a fairer part. I looked upon a lovely face, lit by a large dark eye, but on the lash there was a tear, and on the lip a sigh. I asked not why that form had dropped, nor why that cheek was pale. At the maiden's twilight song it told me all her tale. I saw an urn, and round it hung an April diadem of flowers, telling the mourned one faded and fair like them. I turned to tales of other days. They spoke of breath and bloom, and proud hearts that were bowed by love into an early tomb. I heard of every suffering that on this earth can be. How can they call a sleeping child a likeness, a love of thee? They cannot paint thee, let them dream a dark and nameless thing. Why give a likeness of a dove? Where is the serpent's sting?